Genesis 7, the great flood. Here we go, Ziki. We got to the flood. Okay. Verse 7, Genesis chapter 7, verse 1. Then the Lord said to Noah, go into the...
The Lord.
I read that, son. You were supposed to be following along. Then the Lord said, go into the... You and your household. For I've seen that you are righteous before me in this... Generation. Verse 2. Take, yes, generation. Generation is like the people that are alive today. This is a generation. Okay? Verse 2. Take with you, your turn. Take with you
7
pairs of all clean animals, the male and his mate, and a pair of the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate. Okay? How mate is a wifey. Okay? So how many pairs of clean animals are they going to take? 7, it says. So if there's 7 pairs, how many is that? Remember pairs from con lesson?
Yes.
7 pairs. How many total? If you have 7 pairs, how many total, son?
7 pairs.
7 pairs.
No.
How many is 1 pair, Ezekiel?
2 partners could talk.
How many is 1 pair? How many in 1 pair? Here's 1 pair. How many?
2.
Okay. What if you have 7 pairs?
No, look. Look that my 100 book. Do not look away.
Okay.
2.
Keep going. 7 pairs. How many in 7 pairs, son?
2. 8.
7 pairs.
7 pairs.
1 pair is 2. 2 pairs is 4. Okay, how many in 7 pairs, Ezekiel?
This is 2 pairs.
Well, that's 1 pair is 2. 2 pairs is 4. 3 pairs is 6.
Yeah.
How many in 4 pairs?
4 pairs.
4 pairs. 1 pair is 2.
1 pair is 2. And another
2 animals.
And another pair is 2. 4. And another pair is 6.
That's 3 pairs. How many in 4 pairs?
4 pairs. 4.
4 pairs, son. 4 pairs.
4 pairs.
4 pairs of animals. Each pair has 2.
Mama said that.
Yes, 4 pairs, son. 1 pair is 2 animals. Okay? 2 pairs is how many?
2 pairs is 4.
3 pairs is how many?
6.
4 pairs is how many?
7.
No, 3 pairs is 6. 4 pairs is how many animals?
6.
4 pairs is how many? 3 pairs is 6. 4 pairs is how many animals, son?
8.
5 pairs is how many?
9.
No. 4 pairs is 8 animals. Okay? And then you add another pair. How many is 5 pairs of animals? Okay, look at your hundreds board. How many is 5 pairs of animals? How many is 4 pairs of animals on your hundreds board?
8.
How many is 5 pairs of animals? Okay, that's another 2, right? How many is 6 pairs of animals?
12.
How many is 7 pairs of animals?
13.
No.
14.
Yes. Okay, come on, get in here. Get in here. So now we know how many animals are in 7 pairs? How many animals are in 7 pairs from verse 2? 14. Okay? Genesis 7 verse 2. Take with you 7 pairs of animals. How many in 7 pairs?
7 pairs.
How many animals in 7 pairs?
I don't see it.
Okay, go to chapter 7 verse 2.
Verse 2.
Chapter 7 verse 2.
I see verse 2.
Read it. Take.
Take with you 7 pairs of all clean animals.
Okay, so how many animals in 7 pairs?
14.
Okay. The male and his mate, and a pair of the animals that are not clean.
What?
The male and
What
his
is
mate.
that?
Clean animals are animals that Jewish people say, oh yeah, it's good to eat these. You can eat these. It's like cows, okay, they're clean. Pigs, they're not clean, so there's only 2 of those. Cows, there's 14. They took 14 cows, okay? Another example, like a tilapia, okay? I don't know if they were included because they're from the ocean. So tilapia, they're clean, so they would take 14. Shrimps, they're not clean for Jewish people, so they would only take 2. You understand? Okay, clean animals, not clean animals.
Not clean animals?
Yeah, let's keep going, baby. Let's keep going. Verse 3. And 7 pairs of the birds of the air also, male and female, to keep their kind alive upon the face of all the earth. Verse 4. For in 7 days I will send rain upon the earth, 40 days and 40 nights. And every living thing that I have made, I will blot out from the face of the ground. Read verse 5. Verse 5.
Verse
Come on.
5. I said
Yes.
verse 5. I said verse 5.
Read it properly, son. Come on.
And Noah did all that the Lord and commanded him.
Verse 6. Noah was 600 years old
Whoa, that's a big one.
when the flood of water came upon the earth. Verse 7. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him went into the ark to escape the waters of the flood. How old was Noah when he went in the ark? 600 years old. Wow.
Whoa, that's a big
Verse 8. Of clean animals and of animals that are not clean, and of birds and of everything that creeps on the ground. Verse 9. 2 and 2, male and female, went into the ark with Noah, as God had commanded Noah. Verse 10. And after 7 days, the waters of the flood came upon the earth. Verse 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, of the 17th day of the month, on the day all the fountains of the great deep burst. Verse 11, son. Okay? Genesis 7, verse 11. You gotta follow along, baby. Okay? That's Genesis 8. Okay? Go to chapter 7. Okay? I'm pretty sure that's 8, son.
I see the number 11.
I know, but that's Genesis 8. You gotta go to chapter 7, baby.
I thought chapter 7 was here.
Verse 11. Chapter 7, verse 11.
Oh, I know where you are.
Oh, it is on the next page. You're right.
Yes,
It's always.
it is on the next.
Okay, go. Verse 11.
Read it.
In the 600th year of Noah's.
Life.
Yes, that's where we're at. In the 2nd month, on the 17th day, on the month of the month, on that day, the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of heaven and earth were. You're still not following along.
I'm finding a place. What?
Right before verse 12, baby. You gotta follow along, okay?
Okay.
This thing we're gonna
Okay,
move for later.
okay.
We're open. No, don't play with that right now, son.
Put it like that.
No. Siki, go do 5 sentences if you can't follow directions.
I need to fix
Okay,
it.
right now we need to focus, baby, on verse 7 of Genesis.
Fix this stuff. Like how it's
Okay. Let's go. You read verse 13, son. Get your focus back. Come on.
Then read verse 12.
All right, verse 12. Read verse 12. Okay, come on.
And rain fell upon day and night.
Yeah, verse 12. Come on. Don't skip lines, son. Just read the whole verse 12. Come on.
And rain fell upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights.
Verse 13.
No, that's a long.
Yes, verse 13. On this very same day, Noah and his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them entered the ark. Verse 14. They and every beast according to its kind, and all the cattle according to their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, every bird of every sort. Verse 15. They went into the ark with Noah, 2 and 2 of all flesh, in which there was breath of life. Verse 16. And they that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as God had commanded him. And God shut him. Siki. You gotta follow along, baby. Don't worry about it, baby. Just follow. Okay? Mama's saying focus so we can finish. Okay? It's almost breakfast. Okay? Okay? Verse 16. And they that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as God had commanded him. And the Lord shut him in. He shut him in. Verse 7. It doesn't say why. It just says God shut him in. Okay, verse 17. The flood continued 40 days upon the earth. And the water increased and bore upon the ark. And it rose high above the earth. Verse 18. The waters prevailed and increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark floated on the face of the waters. Verse 19. And the waters prevailed so mightily upon the earth that all the high mountains under the whole earth were. All the high mountains upon the whole earth were covered. Yep. They were covered with water because it was raining so much that it rained up and covered all the high mountains. Okay, verse 20, follow on. Come on. The waters prevailed above the mountains. Finish verse 20. Come on.
The waters prevailed above the mountains, covering down 15 cubits deep. Whoa.
Okay, here's the tallest mountain in the whole world. The water was 15 cubits above it. Okay, don't mess with that. Go back. Come on. Go back, baby. Go back. Okay, verse 19. Verse 20. The waters, verse 21, sorry. And the flesh died that moved upon the earth. Birds, cattle, beasts, they all died, baby.
Why?
Only everything, because they were wicked. Only everything in the ark survived. Okay, God's purifying people. He's purifying the earth right now. Okay. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth. Birds, cattle, beasts, all swarming creatures that swarm upon the earth, and every man. Verse 22. Everything on the dry land, in whose nostrils was the breath of life, died. Verse 23. He blotted out every living thing that was upon the face of the ground. Man and animals and creeping things and birds of the air. They were blotted out from the... You gotta follow along, baby. From the earth. The last sentence of 23. Only Noah was left, and those that were with him in the
ark.
Okay, verse 24. You read it.
And
prevailed.
150.
Prevailed means stayed on the earth 150 days. That's the end of chapter 7.